Leon, you're a trans man. Would you please tell us your story?
Okay, I was born in a female body, so I was raised to be a girl and a woman. But I knew all my life pretty much. I knew I was male. I remember knowing from the moment I understood there was a separation between boys and girls. And my childhood was very uncomfortable because I kept trying to go to the boy side and I kept getting shuffled over to the girl side. When I was a kid, it wasn't that big a deal because I could just get away with being a tomboy. When I was a teenager, it was a big problem because I was very confused, very scared, very lonely, and I didn't have any guidance, any support, anybody to talk to. And in hindsight, I could have talked to my parents and they would have been supportive, but I was too scared to even too scared to have the courage to even ask, hey, there's something going on with me, can you help me through this? I was too afraid of being rejected and judged. What saved me, because I really feel like it saved my life, what saved me was moving to the US when I was 18 years old. I was almost 19 at the time. I found the women's community, the gay, lesbian community in Albuquerque, and I felt for the first time that I was normal and that I belonged somewhere. And I came out as a lesbian when I was 19 years old. And at the time, I thought, well, this is it. This is what's been bugging me all my life. Finally figured it out. I can go on living now. And I was okay for a number of years until I started to feel that discomfort again. And I can't really describe it, just this feeling of there's something not right about me. And at this point, I just kind of figured, well, this is the way my life's going to be. I'm just always going to feel something is going on and something's wrong. Until I met a trans man who changed my life, because when I met him, I knew that was who I was. And that took me into a few months of a lot of soul searching and a lot of weighing prices and consequences, and realizing that I did have a choice in the matter, but that choice was going to define the rest of my life. So I eventually decided this is what I got to do. I need to do this. I knew by transitioning, by living my life as a male, I could potentially lose my family, my job, my friends. But I knew that the risk was worth taking. So I went ahead with it. I started to see a therapist. I started to see a doctor. And on my 25th birthday, I started living my life as a full-time male. I remember my birthday party it's a void party. We had cigars and blue balloons and ribbons everywhere. And I started living as a male. And at that time, I didn't have any surgery or testosterone hormone therapy yet. I started testosterone around on January of 2005, I believe, or 06. I don't remember exactly when, but I started testosterone on a gel that I applied daily, and it was a very low dose, which allowed me to grow with the changes, to get used to, okay, this is the changes my body's going through. It allowed my people, my community to also evolve with me through these changes. And then I moved back to my hometown of Oaxaca, and on the summer of 2006, I had my chest surgery done. And that was, I like to joke that it was literally a weight off my chest to get that done. I think it made a bigger difference in my life at the time than testosterone, to have my chest reconstructed. And then in the fall of that same year, 2006, I started to take testosterone injections. And that really sped up changes for me. I started to feel, I told my friends that I turned into a troll overnight. Like, suddenly I was hairy, and my voice was starting to change. my body just felt different. The way I smelled started to change, and I liked it. I liked the changes that were happening to me. Then I moved to Houston for a few months, following year, 2007, and I was only there for 8 months. Then I moved to here to San Diego about 2.5 years ago, and after settling down and catching what was going on with my job and my family and stuff like that, I found that my attractions, my interest, you could say, started to change. My attraction, for example, to men started to become something that was stronger and stronger. Just the way I was relating to people started to change. The way because I feel like we react to how people treat us, and vice versa. So people were seeing me as this male guy, sometimes assuming that I was straight, sometimes assuming that I was gay, but as male, and that was kind of new to me in a way. And just
how did interacting with women change after you started looking like a man?
It changed a lot, because before I had this, I like to call it an unspoken natural communion with women. Like, I could come up to a woman, and I was one of them, and I was safe for them, and they were safe for me. But I'm not safe anymore. Women now see me as a guy, and whatever that implies for them. It has changed. That one of the things that changed for me that I miss is that I don't have. I'm not physical with people anymore. I can't just go up to people and start caressing them or hugging them, because it's awkward to have a guy touch you, whether you're a woman, you're a guy. As a woman, I could get away with that. It was fun.
And how is it to feel like you're part of the men's community now?
I'm still finding that out. It goes two ways for me, because on one side, I'm a man now, and I'm also attracted to men. I'm still attracted to women, but I'm also attracted to men. So on one side, I feel like this is my community that I want to belong to now, or one of the communities that I want to belong to. And also, it's a community that I want to start dating and start to have relationships with. So it's, I feel like I'm taming an animal I don't know yet, but I like.
Thanks for sharing your story with the California Men's Gathering. We really
Thank you.
appreciate it.